new video tonight of a man as he breaks into someone's home in Escambia County, Florida. This was just minutes before a woman inside shot and killed him. Cody Long tells us why the woman who pulled the trigger is not being charged.
The Escambia County Sheriff's Office is investigating this as a stand your ground case. The sheriff says the woman was protecting herself and her family. Take a look at this video from the front porch. You can see the man kicking the front door on James Taylor Lane and screaming at those who are inside. You want to play? Let's play. Then the 54-year-old man goes back to kicking in the door. After a few tries, he gets in. The sheriff said once inside, he armed himself with a knife and threatened to harm his children's mother. A woman in a bedroom said she was in fear for her life and shot the man in the head. He died on scene. The man had an active domestic violence injunction filed on him, and the sheriff says when this all happened, the man was on his way to an anger management class. Reporting in Pensacola, Cody Long, WKRG News 5.
Okay, ladies, what I'm about to say is not to be taken or is to be considered, assumed, or used as legal advice. I'm just only relaying to you what I would do specifically in this situation. Now, I said I was going to be doing a video with regards to, the benefits of having a restraining order. And even though a restraining order is typically worthless, but when you're dealing with a restraining order successfully, it can work to your benefit. Like in the case with this lady here in Florida, a stand your ground state. Now, I would do like what she did. But see, with the restraining order, if done correctly, it could be used as a successful tool for to aid you in successfully defending yourself. Like in this situation here, and then there was a young lady, I believe in South Pasadena, whose ex-boyfriend took a big slab of concrete, threw it through her front window, came inside, went on ahead and started beating the woman all about the head and face. All in her face, beating her face in literally. Her mother and sister tried to get him off of her to no avail. And so they decided to engage in a tag team situation where mom came with the golf club and his sister with a knife. And they put this guy down permanently. They killed him. And no charges was filed as it was ruled self-defense. Now, you do have stand your ground laws in various, in all states or all across this country. Well, in California, we have here what is called the Castle Law Doctrine. And under the Castle Law Doctrine, it is our own version of stand your ground. You can defend yourself, but the force cannot extend beyond the threat. So your force, your response must equal the threat. So if somebody's coming there, with a broom, you can't shoot them, so to speak. But if somebody's breaking your home like what this guy did, and you got a protection order out on this guy, he breaks in and grabs a knife. Okay, it was already elevated, but he put her in a position where she could shoot and kill him and have it be justified with no charges being filed, which would end up being the result. Now, if I was in this situation, I would use this case and other cases like it, where women have successfully defended themselves in domestic violence situations, but you want to have video cameras like this lady had. And if you're out and about, you can have your cell phone put in selfie mode, inside of a casing, or you can put your phone face down in the casing and be able to record standardly, or you could do a Facebook Live. But you definitely want to have the evidence that can support your use of force and how that was the only force that was necessary as your life was in danger. That would be the argument that I would make, especially considering under Warren versus the District of Columbia, law enforcement, they don't have a constitutional duty to defend you anyway. Under Warren versus District of Columbia, and I've spoken about this in previous videos, where under that Supreme Court case, police officers do not have a duty to protect. Doesn't matter whether you got a restraining order. Doesn't matter if it's an abuser, a husband, whoever it is that's coming after you. They don't have a constitutional duty to defend you. So I would use this as an argument for myself in defense if I had to kill in self-defense or make somebody wish they was dead because I had to successfully defend myself. So ladies, this is how a restraining order can benefit you beyond ways that it's supposed to but doesn't. Because the person's not supposed to be near you. Somebody's at your house, you got a restraining order. Them being there puts them in violation of that restraining order. Just coming right in puts him, right there in violation. So that would definitely give you what you need to be able to shoot and kill, like she shot and killed the intruder after he kicked her door in, and he charged her with a knife. Now, see, you got some states where their self-defense laws are quite different. There are, it's not sweeping like it is in Florida, but there are some restrictions. And when you're in a liberal state like California, you get the liberal madness, the liberal BS. But it doesn't mean that you can't defend yourself, because you can. So ladies, if you like the video, please hit share and subscribe. Thank you. More to come. Have a good day.